Speaking of paying for things, Eugene Melnyk and the Ottawa Senators, they want the city to pay for the. It feels to me like taking on John Ruddy in Ottawa is silly. Like, Eugene Melnyk, I have the utmost respect for how he went in and helped that franchise when he wanted it. But it seems like it's coming to a bitter end, and it's coming sooner and sooner and sooner. Am I wrong in that assessment, Elliotte?
You know, lots of money's at stake, millions and millions and millions of dollars, the future of that project. And, you know, when that happens, people are going to throw mud at each other. And I was looking at that today from the mayor and a mayor's office, and I'm not surprised that came out. There's a lawsuit involved, so, you know, we're going to hear lots of things. The one thing I would be curious about, was that an initial proposal, or was that something that was a really serious thing that went on a long way in the process? I wouldn't be surprised if that was one of their initial ideas for the Senators. Here's the Edmonton plan. The city of Alberta and Edmonton went in and they said, all right, let's see how much of this arena can we get funded through public monies, and they got a lot. And I have no doubt that Ottawa tried that at some point in the process, and it was shot down. I spoke to a lot of people about this over the last 5 or 6 days, and from what I can tell, the proposal on the table was an arena somewhere between $450 and $600 million that was going to be financed by the condo sales, the retail sales, the commercial sales that were going to be part of the LeBreton Flats development. And that's normal. You know, my father used to be a developer. I have some understanding of the way this works, and that is normal to me. You fund it with the sales that you're going to have. So I have no doubt at some point in time that the Ottawa Senators proposed that. I don't believe it's the way it was going to be done at the end, but I think it shows you how tough and dirty this fight is going to get. And the one thing I agree with you, Tim, is that, you know, Eugene Melnyk taking on John Ruddy in the city of Ottawa and surrounding areas, it's not going to go well on a personality level for Eugene Melnyk. My interest in this is purely about the future of the team. And I do think there was probably a squeeze play on here. Can we bleed Melnyk out so that he has to sell the team? I just think at the end of the day, the people who have that plan have to realize the commissioner's not going to let that happen. He fights for franchise values. He's got a expansion team that just cost $500 million in Vegas. He's got another expansion team next week that's going to be $650 million. He's not going to let the Senators undermine that. And I think the people who are battling the Senators here have to understand that it's not really Eugene Melnyk they have to worry about. It's the commissioner of the National Hockey League, and he's a very different foe. That is
a very solid point, because I think there's a lot of people in Ottawa that were just hoping that one side would take out the other side in this battle. And what Elliotte just laid down there is very important to note.